Tom McInnis thinks we're doing enough to keep guns out of the hands of criminals.
We have enough laws on the books already.
He doesn't think we should require stronger background checks.
We don't need any more laws.
He doesn't think we need to raise the age for buying semi-automatic rifles.
We already have laws on the books.
He doesn't even think we need to increase penalties for gun trafficking.
Again, we need the laws that we have on the books enforced.
For Tom McInnis, if it doesn't affect him, he doesn't care.
I think we're on the right track of where we're going.
Hello, my name is Pastor Mashburn. I am the co-host of Carolina Conservatives Preachers with a Punch podcast. I'm coming to you today in support of Senator Tom McInnis. He represents Moore County, my home county. And with that being my hometown, I am very interested in the political spectrum of that area. Frank McNeil is a candidate running against Senator Tom McInnis, and he has put out the video that you have just seen, questioning and slamming and smearing his voting record and even the way he feels about gun violence. Now, it has long been the Democrats' playbook and script to blame the gun rather than blame the gunman or the perpetrator. And they would rather take away your guns and your right to bear arms and to protect yourself as law-abiding citizens than to actually punish the gunman, the perpetrator, the wrongdoer, as if his wrongdoing is my problem. No, he or she must pay for their own mistakes. They must be punished. He even goes to a farther extent and says Senator McInnis is not affected by anything that affects you. That could not be any farther from the truth. Senator McInnis and his wife Janice, about a decade ago, lost their son. I've been given permission. In fact, I've been asked to clear the air on this subject. Their son, Trenton, was a rising star in the music industry, the Christian music, Southern Gospel. In fact, you can still search his name on YouTube and find some of his music videos. A young talent. He had an accident and was given prescribed opioids for pain and became addicted to those opioids. Because of that, he had a devastating state of mind and ended his life with a gun. To say that Senator McInnis is not affected is ludicrous. He is very much affected. But he also has the common sense to know and to not blame the very weapon that was chosen to do such a thing. The gun is not the cause of anyone's death. The problem is the sin in the heart. Yes, I'm a preacher, so I'm going to give it to you straight. Sin. Now, sin is not what brought this tragedy upon Trenton. He was the victim of a time in his life that would forever shatter the heart of his wife and his mother. But I want you to know, gun violence is real. But instead of trying to confiscate all the guns, why don't we try to blame and punish those who take those weapons and harm others? Frank McNeil, you've crossed a line. I got a feeling you know exactly what you did. Tom McInnis is affected. He goes to the North Carolina Senate every day with that on his heart, with this on his mind. Yes, the video states there are laws on the books coming right out of Senator McInnis's mouth. There are laws on the books. There are laws on the books that, Frank, your party chooses to suppress and to ignore. Frank McNeil has ran for this office and others numerous times to represent you, Moore County in Raleigh. Why don't you do this? Cause him to fail once again. I fully endorse and ask for your vote for Senator Tom McInnis. God bless you. I hope you have a great day, and I trust that November the 8th you'll send a message to everyone listening in Raleigh that you're going to bring not only common sense, but you're going to send a senator back to the Senate that will use the rule of law and blame the perpetrator instead of trying to blame whatever choice he uses. God bless you, and vote Tom McInnis November the 8th.